Hey guys, Josh here for another episode of GITV. Now I'm a bit under the weather for this one, but I'm not going to let that dismay me because in front of me I have some really cool new products from PTS. We're talking flip-up backup iron sights, really cool mod suppressors, an amazingly customizable stock, and overall some really cool new polymer parts. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, so we're going to start from the back and work our way to the front like we normally do. Now, this stock here is the PTS stock. First of all, this thing houses a ton of battery space. Just to give you an example, in here currently, let me take out this door, I have a Echo 1 GAT battery with a large to medium connector. I have two 1300 milliamp 7.4 volt batteries. And I didn't even try to overload this. I definitely could have fit more batteries inside of this, but I just wanted to show you basically how modular it is. If you were the type of guy that's like, hey, I don't know if this battery is going to fit in my gun. Well, if you get this stock, you're not going to have to worry about that. This thing is very accommodating. Now, one of the cool things about the stock that I really do like is its left and right QD options on the back here. One cool feature about this, though, that you may not notice right off the bat is this is actually hollow. So if you happen to have some of those wire slings, it will fit through that no problem. If you want to run the standard sling point, there's one right at the bottom there to suit your needs. Now, this stock does feature 6 positions as per the usual, and it is pretty easy to get those adjustments on. It locks in very cleanly. One cool feature about this too is it's actually kind of like shaved off at the top here, so your slings don't get caught on anything. Something simple, but a really interesting design element. Now, like I said, if you're having trouble finding a stock that's going to fit that battery space, these are only $45, so you can easily pick one up and not have to worry about it anymore. So let's move a little bit farther forward to these really cool iron sights that we have on the rifle. Now, the first thing I gotta say about these iron sights is how well designed they are. They simply look stunning, the function is there, the feel is very nice, the polymer is very rigid. PTS definitely took their time when engineering these, and you can definitely tell with the finished product. Now, one of the cool features about this rear sight is how easy it is to adjust the aperture. There's like a little pad in the back, you simply click that into the down position, and you have that big open aperture, which is great for doing any of that CQB type of stuff. One cool thing about the front sight as well is how easy it is to adjust that windage. These are completely toolless designs, and the thought process, like I said, is definitely there. A couple of clicks and you're up and down. It's very simplistic, and overall, I think for the price points, these are stunning. A set of these is only $45. Let me repeat that, they're only 45 bucks. If you're trying to get the Magpul M-Bus backup iron sights, a single sight from them is gonna cost you 40 bucks. Now, for me personally, I definitely will be picking up a set of these backup iron sights for my personal AEGs, as I think they just hit all of the marks for me in terms of quality, style, and design. But let's move on to some other cool products, such as these really cool looking mock suppressors. Now, for the most part, airsoft suppressors are usually just a metal can on the end of the gun that's going to look nice. Sometimes you can get some with baffling inside of them, or it could potentially have an inner barrel to increase your FPS, but for the most part, suppressors are simply about looks. And PTS has done a bang-up job with this one because it looks great. Now, the design elements that PTS chose to go with this suppressor really harken to kind of overall PTS's design elements. They spend their time, they do something that's a little bit different, and overall execute it very well. And this suppressor, like I was saying, is a great example of that. They could have gone with something, a slick tube, a nice looking end cap, and a decent mounting system, thrown a logo on there and called it good. But they decided to make something that stands out from the market and looks really nice. I love the texturing that they did with this. The front end plate looks very cool. It's got channels for the gas to port out if this is a real suppressor. And the mounting system is very simplistic and it works really well. Now, do keep in mind this will fit on any of the Griffin armaments, flash hiders or compensators, and it does also fit on the A2 flash hiders very nicely. One cool thing about this that, once again, going back to that engineering, there's actually a window on the side to see where you're lining up on those flash hiders, which makes it a lot easier to click this into place. Just a simple feature, cut out a little material, and now I have a visual place to index it. Very smart. Now, this is going to come in 2 different colors, black and tan. The one you see in front of me here is the M4SD-K, which is the shorter version. There is also a longer version, which is the M4SD-2, and both of those are going to come in right at $59.99. So for under 60 bucks, you're getting a very cool looking suppressor, and overall, it definitely completes the look of the rifle. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode of GITV. Now, I had a great time covering all these really cool new products from PTS. I am very excited when anything new is coming into the industry, and when they're as well thought out as these PTS products are, you can't help but love them. So definitely looking forward to picking some of these up. My name is Josh. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments about any of these products, please make sure to leave them in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer them for you guys. As always, I'll catch you guys on the next one.